The temperatures outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Arizona Cardinals. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys were winners a week ago, but the victories have been few and far between this season. On the other side, his counterpart from Arizona. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Glendale. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third year in the league.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's a gain
Ball
of 5.
on the 39. Here's second and 5.
Smith, red.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down.
You can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's caught. Aside, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. You better be good on third down.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 3.
7-yard line.
Ready.
Now he'll give up the middle. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Opposite.
To throw, it's Richardson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Go. Black 40. Ready?
A second down throw for Richardson. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one. And look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. That one complete to Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Let's go. 70, high 70. Let's go.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
That's good for Broncos.
60 Eagles, 60. Get it.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd and 2.
Big Lion. 19 Lion.
They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Another Broncos 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Denver.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Arizona to take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready? Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Steady.
Back to throw. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. They'll try to run this one in. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal.
And less than a yard.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Now this looks like a design run, and he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Denver. That touchdown, number 19 on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Right now to return it. Whoa! And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll start out first down and 10.
Smith red. Shot. Black glove.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings
Here's
up
a second and 3 from the 33.
Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the ready?
Third and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
Check right.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Come on, set. 50, great.
They'll let Richardson run this himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll run the sneak, and he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48. Set to go now on first and 10.
62 blast.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Ready up.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At their 48-yard line.
Let's go. Black, 95.
Throwing is Richardson. Catch is made by Wright. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Check white.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this.
Ready?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson. That one is complete to McBride. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Richardson. He's got his man. It's Harrison. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 2nd down, Richardson. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has...
That one taken in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. McPherson good on the extra point. And the Cardinals are on top. It's now 10-7.
Broncos 7.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Broncos offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note. He comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards.
Ready. 19.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
Right back to him on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. They'll stick with him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good for a Broncos.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
14. First down,
Cook
Broncos.
19. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, there's a run up the gut, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
3rd and 3.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the first down.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on 3rd down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that first tackle, and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal.
Let's go, let's go,
We'll try and hurry to the line here. Harvey trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting until 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season.
The kick is good.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Right now to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith.
52 full. Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. Oh, a loose football. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position.
Pat the 60. Pat, go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Initially, they do a really nice job of bringing pressure, but what you can't do anytime you're playing an athletic quarterback like this, Mike, is you can't let him escape the pocket. You got to keep...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Right now to return it. He'll get across the 20, welcome down at 23-yard line. Cardinals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down.
Yellow, line.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And nice work there. Going to a slide and gain about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Swing, yellow.
Up the middle they go. And this will be a Cardinals first down as the tackle is made at about the 38-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Man in motion is Smith. He'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 6.
Down. 10 black. Set.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. He's beyond midfield to the 45. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
First down and 10 yards to go.
So 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Opposite. Green.
Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on first and 10. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Here we go. Start. Let's go.
Now a give up the middle. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 1.
Ready? 1979.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
18 Cardinal, 18. Hey, check that, check that. Ready, right?
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Broncos first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down, Denver.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
On the toss, they'll run. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
68.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. He's got him. This crowd's into it now as we get to third down.
Third and long.
Let's go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The ball carried by the running back.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. McBride is the motion man.
38.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where they're zone.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So on fourth down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. He'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Broncos offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point.
Check. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Here we go. Start.
Now a handoff running right. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Here's a designed run.
The running back is on the ball carrier.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard
The Cards
line.
offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Black one.
They'll run here. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Here. Yellow. Check right.
To throw, it's Richardson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. Here's Richardson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10.
10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Let's go.
Richardson to throw. He'll find his tight end, McBride. The Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Blue check.
The game hanging in the balance, and a critical 3rd down. Richardson. He'll try and this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still 1 stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
19, 18, 19, Lions. Ready?
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
Back to the air once more on second down. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. And the clock is stopped. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining.
And it's third down. Third and long.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Cougar 19. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Go.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They're